Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. My name is Virtual Nunchucks. Hope this video finds you well. Hope that you are having a wonderful day. And we do have some gameplay in the background of me playing Battlefield 6. Um, in a conquest mode, and I believe that it was a very early morning match, so we had some bots mixed in there for a little bit, things like that. Um, but enjoy. It's not great gameplay, but it is what it is. Let's talk about the state of gaming in general. That's why I put State of Gaming as my title. We're going to talk about State of Gaming in general. We're going to talk about the state of Battlefield 6. And I'm going to do it in a way that's going to defend this game. For a couple, this game in particular and gaming in general, because I don't understand something, and maybe you guys can help me out. Maybe I'm just getting old, and I don't understand the. I can't believe I missed that shot. I don't understand the I don't understand the state of gaming anymore. I don't. Let me underscore why I don't. Back in the day, and I'm fixing to date myself, but I don't really care. Okay, I'm proud to be this old. Back in the day, I started gaming on a home PC that was tape driven, called the Atom Home Computer System. And then my parents got the Atari 2600 when it came out. And my parents, gaming at that time was, oh my god, you go to school the next day, or you're sitting on the couch with your neighbors and your friends and your family or whatever, your brothers, your cousins, whatever, and you guys are playing Pac-Man to see if you can beat the high score, see how far you can go. You're playing, you know, I don't know what a good Atari game is anymore, but you're playing, I played E.T., okay? You can hate me if you want. Okay, that game now is notorious for being the worst game supposedly ever made. I disagree. I played E.T. I want to see how fast I could beat the game. And we talked about it. Oh, did you ever find the phone? Did you ever find all the pieces? Did you finally get him home? How long did it take you? Did you outrun? I don't know. Right? We just found this gaming landscape to be awesome. And when you weren't doing that, you were going to the arcades and you were playing things on the arcade system that were coming out, like Star Wars and all this stuff. And we were just amazed. And we were pumping quarters into the stuff so that we could have bragging rights with the neighbor kids and with the people in the arcade. Or we wanted to see if we could beat the high score. Right? And it was a challenge, and it was exciting, and it was, and if you sucked at it, you just kept trying to get better. And when back in the day when you bought a game, or you asked your parents to buy a game, or however you did it, you you better pick a game you might like Defender or something on the Atari, or uh, or Nintendo. I don't remember which one that came out on, but whichever it came out on, Defender I think came out on the Atari. Space Invaders came out on the Atari, as well as arcade cabinets. Whichever game you got, you better enjoy it, because that was the game you had for forever, right? Until you got your next one. And it better be something that you would enjoy, because you're going to be playing it over and over and over and over and over. And the point I'm trying to make here is, we played it because it was fun. We picked a game we wanted to play because it was brand new, it was interesting, and we wanted to see if we could be any good at it. We heard about it from our friends at school or whatever, and so we checked it out. And we played it because it was fun. We go back to them because it was fun, not because we needed instant gratification on, oh, I got a battle pass token today, or I got a tier of my battle pass, or I unlocked the battle pass, or I've unlocked all the weapons, and now I'm bored. I don't understand that. I need a new map because I'm bored with the maps I have. Back in the day, like, okay, for example, Super Mario Brothers, considered one of the greatest games of all time, because that's what started it all. Super Mario Brothers had 8 levels, technically, with 4 sub-levels, so you had a whole grand total. 8 times 4 is 32. You had 32 levels to get through. Okay? And back in the day, when the game first came out, we didn't know that 8-4 never really ended unless you did it correctly. Right? Unless you actually went to the correct spots, or did the correct jumps, or did the correct slots in the wall at the right time. You just kept going back and back and back and the same thing, and it never got to the end, and you were like, what happened? I don't understand. It was fun, and then when you finally did it, you got to school the next day when you finally got to the point where you're like, oh my god, I figured it out, guys. Here's the down low on this level. Here's what you gotta do. You gotta go here, then you gotta do this, and you gotta jump down there and go to... And then you finally get to Bowser, and you beat Bowser. Game over, you win. But we still kept coming back to it. Why? People still come back to it. Why? Because, one, they want to do speedruns now. Or they want to find all the warp zones. Or we wanted to get all the extra lives, which, by the way, there is a trick. I think it's the level 3-1, 3-2. I think it's 3-1. Where you jump on the turtle's head at the end, and if you get it right, if you time it right, you can sit there and jump on the turtle's head until you get a bazillion extra lives, and that's how we beat the game as kids. Okay? A little tip there for you. But
whatever happened to that?
I don't understand
this game, for example, is getting a lot of
this need all of a sudden, and it's not all of a sudden. It's been happening for several years now. But I don't understand the need. Oh, I need a new map because I'm bored with this map. I need a new gun because I'm bored with this gun. I need a battle pass or a reason to log in to the game because you don't have any content and I'm scared and I'm bored. You know what it is? I'll tell you why we've gotten this far. I'll tell you why. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy all of my content creators that I watch. I enjoy Exclusive Ace and his amazing breakdowns on the guns for Call of Duty and for this game, and I wish you well. You guys are amazing, and without you guys, I wouldn't know which guns to use at times, right? Especially on Call of Duty and this game, you know, that you're seeing in the background. I totally get it, right? I totally get it. You guys do it for a living, and because you do it for a living, you play it non-stop. You play it to figure out the guns. You play it to figure out the attachments. You play it to figure out the spots on the map. So you're going to create content for your audience, and then they can enjoy the game on certain maps, certain spots, whatever the case may be, right? And it's a job for you. It's the way you make your living, and I appreciate that. But that's part of the reason we have gotten to that point. At least that's what I think. And you guys can tell me in the comments below if I'm wrong, because I don't think I am. And here's why I don't think I am. Okay. I've heard over the internet in the last few weeks or so, this game is dying already. It's only been out for a couple months. No, it's not dying. I'll tell you what's going on. At least from my perspective. Okay. I'm 47 years old. I've been playing video games since I was like 6, 7. So I've been playing games for 40 years now. Well, guess what happens to 47-year-olds that don't have a YouTube channel that's making them money and this is what they get to do for a living? Play video games. We have to go to work. We have to have jobs to make money to pay our bills, and then we have families, and we have other responsibilities. You know, if I don't spend time with my wife, she gets upset. If I don't spend time with my kids, you know, then I'm not very, you know, it's not cool. Now my kid is 18 years old now, so he does whatever whatever he wants to do is what he does. And if he wants to hang out with dad, watch a movie or something, we do that. If not, we don't. I hate that, but I mean, that's the state of my life right now, right? So I only get to play games when I have extra time. And most, especially on Battlefield 6, Battlefield is normally, or most often, associated with an older crowd. We call them affectionately battle dads, okay? They have lives, they have jobs, they have this, they have that. And they don't get to play all the time. I personally have a job full-time, which is why YouTube has been sporadic at best, okay? Because I have a job, I have responsibilities that I have to do, or I don't eat, okay? So I don't get to play as often as I like, and neither does most of the crowd. For example, last night I logged into this game because my wife is at a business conference. She checked into her hotel, made sure she was okay. It was 10:30 at night. I had just gotten off of work. I made sure she was okay.
This
You
is
know, that
fun.
she got there safe, everything
No,
was fine,
I have played other
and
classes.
she had
I've
to
tried
do
other
her
games. I've
thing,
played other classes
and
before.
I don't have anything to do today.
Well,
Or at least
love
that,
sniping, and I played
at that
some
point in time, and I just gotten off work, and I was like, I need to decompress. I'm gonna go play some Battlefield. Well, I log into Battlefield, and lo and behold, there's 1,500 people waiting to play Battlefield. Okay,
shoot, but I enjoy
so I queued up,
it.
and I waited
And I enjoy sniping, and I enjoy the
just to play
challenge.
Battlefield.
Because yes,
Um,
range finder or not,
the gameplay that you're seeing in the background, I actually logged in very early in the morning
there
to
is
try
a
to get some
challenge.
gameplay so I could do this
The
video.
Sundays I play without
Um,
the rangefinder
and there was a
because I want to challenge myself.
There was a queue. Not very many people, granted, but there was a queue. Okay. Now it's not as crazy as it was when we booted up the beta and when we first launched. It wasn't 500,000 people trying to get in. Okay, but the people, there is an audience for this game. The issue is that this generation of gamers, and maybe even the iteration before that, probably all the way up to the PS3 days. Okay. Or all the way back as far as YouTube, because YouTube's been around for 10, 15 years now, so maybe even longer now. That's what started the downfall of gaming in general. Was, oh, we need to hook them up to the internet and give them content after content, because number one, the gaming companies wanted to have a sustainable game and pump out content to make more money, because they're a business. I get that. But then YouTube made it so that, oh, I can make money at playing video games, so I'm going to play the crap out of this game.
To get all the guns or whatever,
and
then you have all those things, and then you're like, oh, okay.
They lost.
No,
we have
you
lost
get all the guns leveled up,
the wonder and the fun.
Finally, done,
it's become a grind, and that's the term that everybody uses now. It's a grind.
Try out new stuff.
Well, that's because you've lost your fun. You've lost the enjoyment of playing video games. If you've lost that enjoyment and you're doing it now for a job, yeah, it's no longer fun. That's why work is a four-letter word. That's an old saying, but it's very true. If you have turned your job, or if you've turned your hobby that you enjoyed as a player, and you've turned gaming into a job, it then becomes work, which is a four-letter word, which back in the day, when we used to say that, four-letter words were bad things to do, right? So it's a four-letter word, and nobody likes it. That's what's happened to the game. You don't, I mean, don't get me wrong. Unlocking new cosmetics or new weapons with challenges and things like that every week, that's cool. You know, having the ability to do that, that's awesome, right? That's cool. Okay, unlocking new games, unlocking new guns, new weapons, new whatever, right? That's cool. Having new maps come into the game every few months or every, so often, that's cool too, right? But the reason we've lost that whole sense of fun is because it's now become a grind. We want to have the views, we want to have the money, we want to have the things, and it becomes work.
I haven't touched the other
and work
yet,
is a four-letter word.
And
So here's my thought. If you have come to that place where you now need to have a reason to log in besides it's fun, you're playing it too much. Go out, touch some grass, find a new perspective, and come back and have fun with the game. Yes, Operation Firestorm that you're seeing in the background has been out since July. Yes, the game modes are there, but they continually add game modes, right? For the different maps that they have, and more maps are coming. Okay, but find the fun again. And if fun for you is grinding out weapons and grinding out a battle pass, okay, your battle pass is complete. Okay, your weapon grind is complete for whatever gun you're trying to grind. Okay, but now take that gun that you unlocked and dominate the battlefield with it. Learn some new
Battlefield has
tricks. Learn new spots
historically-
if you're a sniper.
Please-
Learn,
Please just stay still.
challenge yourself. I got 10 kills as a sniper. I got,
We'll wait and see where this tank goes.
you know, 57 assists. I don't know, I'm just picking numbers, guys. Okay? Now I want to try to see if I want to try something else, just for fun. Try something else. And if this isn't the game for you, that's okay. It'll be here when you come back. If this is the game for you, this is not the game for you right now, and you want something else, you want to play something else, I do that too. I love Battlefield. I love to play it. I play it almost every single day. Got 200 plus hours in it now, even as a working battle dad. That's okay. I don't play it every day. I play Planet Coaster 2, or I go and I find, you know, older games that I haven't played in a while, like Batman Arkham City or something, and I play those. Or I find a new game like Jurassic Park Evolution 3, and I go, oh, cool. I love the other two games. Let me see what they've got on offer this time. And I'm playing through that. Or, God forbid, I go touch some grass and go on a weekend excursion to the beach or something. I mean, oh, that's terrible. It's okay to do that. It's okay to do that. When we were kids, we played video games because we had already done our work for the day. And I want you to think about this for a minute. When you were a kid and you played video games, or if you're a younger person and you remember this period of your life because you're younger and it's not so far removed as it is for me. Okay, we already did our work. We went to school. We did our homework. We had to deal with our teachers or whatever for 8 hours a day, and we did all our work and we did our things. And we came home and we played video games until we passed out over Christmas break or whatever after we did all of that, right? But even back in my time, we went and rode, oh God, I'm going to again date myself. We went and rode bikes with the neighbor kids. We did stupid things like built ramps out of plywood and simple little makeshift ramp so we could jump our bikes off of them or something. I never did that because I was a disabled gamer, but my brothers did, right? I don't get it. And I came back to the game because I was having fun later, but that was fun. There was no pressure to create content. There was no pressure to, I have to put out something. I have to log in because if I don't log in, I'm going to miss out. Who cares? It's digital. You can't touch it. You can't grab it. It's not physical. Who cares if you miss a skin? Who cares if you miss a Battle Pass? Now, granted, I have Battle Pass Pro. I paid for it because I had the Phantom Edition, okay, of the game. Because I was really that excited after the beta. I was like, oh, this could be so much fun, right? So I paid for it this month. But I'm going to be honest with you. Am I going to pay for it next time? Probably not. Because it's not important. And I even found myself doing this. I found myself saying, oh, well, I need to log in to play a few games so I can get a couple of Battle Pass tokens because I need to finish the Battle Pass before the end of the season because I paid for Battle Pass Pro. And I paid for it, so I have to finish it. That's unfortunate. And that's why I'll never do it again, because I am not going to force myself to play a game because I paid for something that I need to complete on a timetable. I'm going to play a game because I want to enjoy the game. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to play it for a few hours because I have time to do it and I want to play this one. If playing the video game type. And I was like, that's stupid. I have now crossed a line for myself. That's stupid. Most of the audience. And again, this is all my opinion. You can play games however you want to play your game, okay? That's fine. I'm not telling you can't do that. But if you come to that point where you're like, I need to play a game because or I'm bored with the game because I can't Because I've unlocked all my games, or all my guns, or all my things, or whatever, and then find something else. Find something else to do. That's my opinion. This is strictly an opinion piece, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Let me know if I'm off my rocker in the comment section below. I don't think I am.
Next 2 days I can probably.
Because games were meant as fun. That's why they're called games. And if it's not a game to you anymore, then that's an issue. Anyway, that's just my thought. So, Battle Dads, rock on, keep playing. Those of you who are rocking on with any game that you're playing, just have fun with it. If you're not having fun, find a new one. That's what we did with kids. Find a new one. Okay? Alright, have a good one, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.